I am a winner. I am a winner. Power of the Lord is upon me. Every time I know I am a winner. I am a winner.
This is Jane Kahindi. She's a nursery school teacher, and she's also a member in Carly's Foundation TTG. She has got 3 years when she started this nursery, and she had problems because the parents were not paying, but because of encouraging her, she did not close the nursery school, but she kept on teaching, and now the parents are paying. And when we came here for the first time, there were only 2 children. Una watoto wangapi sasa? Now she has 20, but there are some more at home.
Let me talk a little bit about the vision for Caris Kenya, because it goes far beyond the projects that you see, the Single Moms Project and the medical projects and our new project with the older orphans. When we came to Kenya about 4.5 years ago, the whole dream and purpose was not only to bring about life-changing development to people in poverty where they could be self-reliant, but to do it in such a way that it can be multiplied, it can grow. What we want to do is build upon the success of what we've learned through the Single Moms Project. We've seen that we can change their lives by giving them that context of faith and hope and love. Their lives are changed, and that change of life and behavior will not make any difference unless it's multiplied by the thousands among women on the coast. And so we want to see that multiplied into thousands. So you've heard a little bit about the vision, but vision takes implementation, and Laura and Jane have been very good administrators and implementers of that vision, and have actually helped build the program from its very beginnings to what it is today.
We started the program with an approach of meeting the needs of the single moms who came in the program in 2008, and now the program has grown in such a way that the people who we were giving relief are now able to provide for themselves. They are able to build their own houses and take their children to school. They have been able to come together and be able to put together about $7,000, which is available to them as loans. And this amount, they have been able to borrow amount equivalent to about $22,000. And that is a tremendous growth from people who did not even have bus fare to come here. And now they are quite independent and now taking care of their own lives and their own families.
This is Purity. She has been with Caris for 1.5 years, and she does the business of selling charcoal. She started with 1 bag of charcoal. Now she can afford even 30 to 40 bags. When she started saving in the TTG groups, she had only little business. But now when she took the loan, she added to her business, and it is growing. So she has achieved more. She can educate all her children, buy her food without any problems.
It's an economic group. It is called Tumaini TTG. They normally meet in weekly basis, and when they meet, they contribute their savings as well as taking loans. And after the transactions, they normally discuss some social issues. For example, if a member is sick, they plan how they are going to visit her, or if when a member has an activity to be done at her home, they normally cooperate as a group, they help the member.
for my part, now I'm mainly working with the tailoring program and the literacy program. In tailoring, we've seen just an amazing change. We first trained, I think it was 27, and now out of those we have 2 co-ops that are going in 2 areas in the more like surrounding areas of Malindi. And in these co-ops, they can make almost anything. Mainly they're focusing on uniforms, and then people come in with orders that they have for skirts and blouses and children's clothes. And so it's really amazing to see people that had no skill in this area to come to a place where they're running their own co-op and providing for the community things that are needed in the tailoring area. And then also with the new women that are in our program, we've got a new training centers going. We have 3 training centers this time. The first ones came to a centralized area, but now we're training them in the areas close to where they live. And this is a real benefit because they can continue their small income earning activities as well as be trained at the same time, and they don't have to be transported to where they're getting their training. They can be more independent. And that's, our goal, that we're trying to do things from the very beginning that help them to be self-reliant and independent. And so the way that we're running these training centers now starts with that from the beginning. Also at the same time as they're doing their skills training, they're being trained in literacy. An amazing thing to take people that had to leave school, that never had an opportunity to read, and now they're reading and writing. We have about 7 in each center that are being trained, so that's like 21 women. Some of them are almost to finish to reach our goals.
And tell a little bit more about some of the other areas besides tailoring that we're training them in and what we're doing.
At the moment, we are giving them hair and beauty training, which is commencing even here today. There are others who wanted to do other trainings, like there's one who is taking driving course. Another one wants to do building and construction. And there are others who are training to be an electrician. And so we have others who wants to be midwives, catering. So we have all these needs, areas of training that they want to have. And we have realized that when we give somebody training, it's an investment. It's not like the food that you give somebody and then it's gone. But when you invest in training, then you are going to help that person forever.
At Caris, we have an older orphans program, and we have 28 older orphans. 12 are at Mapimo Youth Polytechnic, and there are these ones here. And we have others at Kakuyuni Youth Polytechnic, and others are at Gede Youth Polytechnic. And in these polytechnics, Caris Foundation pays their school fees. And in the polytechnics, they do skills of their choice. Some are doing food technology, others are doing welding, and others are doing fashion and design. So each one of the older orphans is doing a course or a skill of his or her choice. And Caris pays the fees. And I also meet them once every week so that I can share with them. We share the Word of God, and they share between themselves the challenges they get throughout the week and the blessings God has blessed them throughout the week.
And now we need to share that knowledge and that know-how with other people. So eventually we want Caris to become a training center where people can come in and learn how to do this kind of community development in a kingdom context in other places of Kenya and other countries.